Hey everybody, Shana Tova, which is the Hebrew expression for have a good year. And as we're moving into the Hebrew year 5784, I'm so excited, and I hope that you have great expectation and great anticipation for the year ahead. But we are in the year 5783. Now, the difference between the Hebrew calendar and the Gregorian calendar is that the Gregorian calendar time is a straight line. So we start uh, on January the 1st and we go to December the 31st, which is the end of the line. And then we start all over again. But the Hebrew calendar is based on a circle. Time is cycles. And so that means there's really no beginning and no ending, but there is this continuation of time, which is what the Lord expected. So we're not coming to the end of a year. We're actually moving into a new year, but the years previous are still a part of the coming year. So in the year 5783, which is the Pei Gamel, we're in the Pei decade. Pei, of course, represents the mouth. So you can speak, and I'm not just saying say anything. We're not supposed to be just thinking that there's power in our words alone. But when we speak in agreement with what the Father is speaking, or what the Son is saying, what Holy Spirit is saying, if we speak what is being said prophetically, then we shall see those things come to pass. Only the Father has, only the Father, Son, Holy Spirit has the creative authority to speak words and things happen. Okay, it doesn't just work like that for us. But with the mouth, we can both bless and curse. With the mouth, we can influence. With the mouth, we can kill and we can bring back to life. So this is the Pei decade, and those who are speaking in their ram, in their spear, in their niche, they're seeing powerful things happen for them. Okay, and so it's the decade of the mouth. But 5783 was the year of Gamel, the third Hebrew alphabet. Gamel looks like a camel. It represents prosperity. But Gamel is not just the year of prosperity. Many of you did prosper, but many of you did not prosper. Many of you suffered desolation this year. The Lord gave me a dream at the beginning of the year. I think it was in December, but he gave me a year where I saw desolation. But for those who would hear the voice of the Lord, they would see the blessings of the Lord in the midst of desolation. All right. So this has been a year of blessings, but it's also been a year of desolation, where inflation is basically the policies of the governments has brought much desolation in the earth and in the nations of the earth. All right. It was also Gamel also represents Holy Spirit, so it was a year for us to connect with Holy Spirit in a new way, to connect with Holy Spirit, the person. And matter of fact, here's the thing: the Holy Spirit is the source of our prosperity. So many of you who connected with Holy Spirit, and you begin to operate in your gifts and in your callings, your assignments. You begin to operate in the fruit of the Spirit, which is character. You operated in integrity, and so Holy Spirit is the source of our prosperity. Okay, now prosperity happens because we're on a trail, or we're on a path that's moving us toward our destiny. As we move toward our destiny, then we encounter or experience prosperity. okay? And then on this path of prosperity, Holy Spirit begins to give us revelation, and our eyes become unopened. Revelation is an uncovering. Many of us encountered the uncovering of truths that we did not know, or truths that we forgot. And in this decade, and even in this century, the Lord is restoring many revelations that was lost to the church in prior centuries and prior times. All right. So even though you may not have encountered everything that the year was prophetically declaring, you take that with you into this new year. You take this into the year of doors. Okay, I'm not calling this the year of the open door, because I heard the Lord say a few days ago that this is also the year of closed doors. That many of us, there are doors that has to be closed, will be closed, and in order for us to go through open doors, there's some closed doors that needs to be closed. So it's the year of doors. It's the year of doors. And so I'm looking forward to being with you this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 o'clock daily. We're going to be celebrating Rosh Hashanah, speaking prophetically, and declaring what is this year looking like. But I want to encourage you to continue to hold on and walk out the year 83. Matter of fact, go back as far as you can, even the decade of the 70s, where in the 70s, which is 2010 to 2019, it was the decade of the iron, or the decade of seeing. And so many of us came into prophetic seeing in that year. And so if you have time, review some of what we experienced, what we learned, what we gained by revelation, even in that decade. Okay, go back as far as you can, and remember that the year is a circle. Okay, the Hebrew calendar is a circle. So again, there's no beginning and no end. It's the years are becoming. The years are becoming. They are moving. Okay, a circle doesn't have an ending or a beginning. It's just a continuous flow, and there are cycles. And when we're moving in cycles, one of the prophetic numbers that I often see is the number 7. Matter of fact, it's the 7th minute that I'm speaking. I just saw the 57th second, and 7, of course, represents cycles. And so whenever I see the number 7, the Lord is saying to me, pay attention to the cycle that you are in. Pay attention to the cycle, because cycles do come to an end. There is a beginning and an ending to cycles, but there is not a beginning and ending to time. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Shalom.